All right, sir, you're on. What's your name and what brings you out here?
Well, well, what don't, in all honesty, the question what brings me out here, I guess it's gonna have to be like what you're saying, being homeless. That's just a mishaps. But I'm on the downhill to uphill battle, and I'm soon to be on the hill where I need to be at. You know,
Okay, all right.
I'm asking you asking me questions. I'll jump that.
Okay, all right. I mean, like, so you told me just a second ago that you was out here looking for work, right?
Well, I obtained a situation where I'm waiting on a call and everything like that. And I'm supposed to be going to do a drug test because I passed the background and stuff like that already. And I'm
Okay,
waiting on the call and I'm trying to keep my phone active just like I come to this park right here and use a power source in order to, keep a phone charged and stuff like that.
okay, all
A
right,
lot of times you got people that might be homeless and they don't appear to be homeless and everything. Some
all right,
people have like capabilities and know-how in order to make themselves look presentable for representation and stuff.
okay,
You know, then you got to learn on the streets how to do resource and everything like that. You know, find out what resources that can help you, and then on abuse the resources that are able to help you and stuff. In order to be staying above water, you tread in water. Now I'm trying to swim to get to the other side. You know what I mean?
okay, all right.
You know.
Now, what would you say to someone that might be homeless and they're watching this video and maybe they have an issue with drugs? What advice would you give them?
I'm not a drug addict or nothing like that, but I have done drugs before. It's your capabilities of willpower to want to stop doing the things that you're doing in order to have insight with your mind and one with God.
All right,
And you got to have, it don't take no rehab. It takes willpower from the individual,
all right,
you know. And then the willpower from the individual, when it's strong, it's gonna make that individual stronger. And their mind gonna have capabilities of obtaining what they need to do.
all right, all right. So, what kind of work you do?
Well, my level on certification, I graduated with honors in the Ernest Clemens Kentucky Job Corps in '95.
All right,
Welding, auto body, uh, CPR, fire extinguisher training. You know, I can go out there with the fire department and help them and know how to use their components on their truck and everything. I learned that
all right.
back in '94, '95.
So you sound like you a jack of all kind of trades out here then.
Well, in certification, a lot of ways, but like if you show me something one time, I can follow it to the letter.
Okay, all right. So like, how do you think the economy is here in Montgomery? 'Cause a lot of people talk about it's hard to find work. I mean, what's your take on that?
I say it like this right here. There's a lot of places that we as individuals are not looking in the right places in order to find work. See, a lot of people might be just talking, but if they go to the library and then you see who might be hiring in the areas where you might fall upon and able to get to, or whatever, like at the Walmart or things of nature where you are, you qualify for them, then the people that might be crying like that right there, there might be people that might can't pass the drug test and just making up something to say.
Okay, so in other words, what you're saying is some people that claim they can't find work, either they're lazy or they got something else going on that might be self-inflicted then.
I am not gonna say they're lazy because I don't know the perception of that individual,
All
but
right,
I would say this here. A person that ain't applying themselves it won't be nothing applied back to them.
All right.
You know, so if you apply yourself to the ability to the situation to obtain and everything like that, and keep God first, you might have more than a 50% chance. You got to push forward and move on.
All
A
right.
lot of times it's always an uphill battle and everything when you're on the downside of the mountain. But you got to know in your heart that I can do this. My mother told me this when I was a little kid. She said, don't never say you can't. She said, but can't could.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
So how do people treat you when you're out here? Are they judgmental? Do they help you out? I mean,
I even had law enforcement help me out here.
oh, really? Okay.
Because
Okay.
the presentation of the individual, how you presentate yourself, how you act accordingly in the public eye.
All right.
You don't never try to act in a savagely type way.
All right.
You know, you don't try to be recognized as a person, as a person that always gonna be like the individual who gonna get in trouble, or he's a little hothead, or we know his character right here. It's a downset on you. But see, on my character, I got, even when you walk past, when I walk past, you got the security over the RSC tower. They blowing the horn at me, waving at me.
Okay. Okay. So people are pretty friendly to
The
you.
police, they said, well, he's not known for this right here. Well, I've been knowing him for a few years right here, and that's not his character. You know.
Okay.
And then when I throw my ID down and let him run my name, I don't have nothing on me.
Okay. Now, let's see. How long have you been out here for?
I've been out here now probably about like a year and about 2 months.
Okay. Now, has anyone tried to attack you? Has law enforcement harassed you? If any of that happened to you?
Well, I didn't have no law enforcement harass me because I'm gonna say this here. There's a new generation of officers and everything like that. They on call upon a situation. They don't just gonna pull you at no random and say, come here you, let me get your ID.
All right.
Like when I was a younger brother, you know, cause I'm way over half 100 years old, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right.
And and you could be walking down the street, ain't bothering nobody, you ain't breaking in no house, no cars, anybody made no calls, and then come here, let me holler at you, get your ID. You look like a possible suspect, and they done made up something to say. That's the good old boys days. You know?
All right.
You know?
But don't be doing
I
that
ain't
no
gonna
more.
put no names involved, but if
Right,
you
right.
understand what I'm saying,
Okay, I got you.
You might know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I got you.
But I on here to Stephen Reed, Mayor of Montgomery. That's a good young brother.
Okay.
I
Oh,
talked with him and everything before, in
Okay.
Alabama State and everything, when I had worked through a little temp agency and everything.
also, you spoke to the mayor.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's a solid brother and stuff like that.
I'm about to speak to him myself.
Yeah, he real solid and everything.
All right.
And he's God fearing. I took my hat to him and everything, and he came from being a judge to a mayor, so he done transitioned. Good brother. And I think
All right.
brothers like that right there, you know. And I
Okay.
think a lot of the officers that be downtown Montgomery right here area, they don't hound you, they don't try to put you with no stigmata or none of that right there. They pretty much see and know whose character is who down here.
Okay.
You know.
Like if you have to, let's say, use the restroom, do businesses let you go in and use the restroom?
Yes, and everything. There's certain businesses I might go to, like I might go to the RSA Tower or to the gas station or Crest Building or whatever. They'll let me use the restroom, but you gotta be, you know, accordingly or whatever like that.
All right.
But you got some people that might want to, like, oh, I'm gonna take me a bath in here and leave trash and all that right there for the custodian to clean up and stuff like this. That's what people don't like, so they might stereotype certain individuals, but I haven't had that happen to me, and I thank God for that.
Okay, that's good to hear. Because I mean, I interview other people, and their story's a little different.
No,
So,
you gotta go.
right.
What I do, I go off of my own perception. I don't go off what like
Okay,
their perception might be and put it as everybody in the same sense and whole. I don't do that. That's not me right there.
okay,
It's all about the respect, like you
Okay.
just said.
all right,
You know?
that makes
like
sense.
they'll tell you right there when the police come down, they speak to me and this man, the gentleman right here. You know, 'cause we don't. I don't pull no chain. I don't rattle no chain. I don't bark inside the fence or none of that right there. I don't do none of that. I sit back still and be calm. You know what I mean?
Okay, I got you.
I'm
All
a
right.
humble individual. Humbleness will take you a long way.
Yeah, I believe that.
You know?
I mean, I'm working on that myself, to be honest with you.
Man, look, I'm gonna tell you something. All of us in life, we have a temper at some point. But then, on our temper, when we work on it and everything, you gotta realize in the analogy of that situation, anger is the enemy. That'll defeat you every time. Because you're not in your right mind.
All right, that makes sense.
You're not thinking with good sensibility in mind.
That's probably what keeps you all safe out here is an even head.
That's right.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
See, in adversity and everything, you don't panic. You learn to face adversity. And you attack adversity from what you're dealt with. And that what makes you stronger. It makes you more powerful.
All right. Anything else about yourself you want to share with people?
I want to share this with people. Always remember at your lowest, do not be lowest. There's always someone who's in a worse situation than yourself.
Okay.
And as long as God, good Lord allow you to wake up in the morning, there's always a chance of change in you, which is the individual.
Okay.
And
All right.
I'll leave you with that right there.
I appreciate your time, sir. And I wish you best of luck.
All right.
All right, you're on. So what's your name, sir, and what brings you out here homeless in Montgomery?
Well, my name's Terrence, and I had a house that I was renting from one of my friends, and they're supposed to be paying the utility, but they weren't paying the utility, so I couldn't stay in no house with no lights and no water. So I decided to come on through this way where I know a whole bunch
Okay.
of people that were staying out around here.
So have you been looking for an apartment recently?
Yeah, I've been trying to get one at it used to be called West Jeff Davis, but they said they so far behind, so I'm still waiting to try to get one.
All right. Now, what's the average cost of rent here?
About 7?
Okay, is that too much money for you to be able to afford on your income?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm recording just so you know.
I see it.
Okay.
I can understand the perception.
Okay. All right. So is 7 like the cheapest you're able to find?
Yeah. I'll let you get one of the ones that go through housing authority. The housing authority take forever.
Okay. Like how you? I mean, I see you're in a wheelchair. How do you stay safe out here? Okay. Are you're his bodyguard? Okay. Okay. All right. All right. So I mean, I know is I mean like when it rains, like where do you go for shelter?
Well, you go one of the little spots around here where the buildings that you just sit up under there to the top.
Okay, so you just go underneath one of the buildings around here?
Yeah.
So I mean, I know it doesn't get real cold here in the winter, but when it does get cold, what do you do to stay warm?
They got a woman something.
So, oh, they got a woman shelter.
Yeah.
Have you ever been turned away from one of those? Because sometimes shelters get full, and there's no more room.
No, I ain't never been turned away.
Okay, all right. Like, are people helpful around here? Like, do they give you food, water, and all that type of stuff?
Yeah, they're very helpful.
That's what?
I said they're very helpful.
Okay, so people are very helpful. They're not judgmental.
Yeah. Well, some you got some judgment, but you got some helpful.
Okay, that's good. That's good. And you've been out here? I think you said since April.
Yeah.
Okay. And I say your landlord didn't pay the utilities,
Yeah.
and that's how. So you got everything cut off.
Yeah.
Like, did the landlord lose the property? That's how you got out here?
No, he was just doing something else.
Okay. Okay. Did he kick you out or?
No, he didn't kick me out.
Okay. All right. Let's see what else here. Anything you want to tell me about yourself? Like, what kind of work you used to do? All that type of stuff? Whatever you feel comfortable telling?
I used to do what? One was substitute teacher back in the day.
You used to be a teacher?
Yeah, substitute.
Oh, okay. Okay. Like what grades? Elementary? High school?
High school.
Okay. All right. Like, were you always disabled, or did you get into an accident?
Oh, rheumatism and arthritis.
Rheumatoid arthritis?
Yeah.
How long have you had that for?
Since I'm about 38.
Since you were 38? Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right. Anything else you want to tell about yourself?
I don't know what you want.
Okay. All right. Like, let me think here. Now, for people that may not live in larger cities, they may have never been around homeless population before, and there's people out here, as you know, that are judgmental. What would you say to those kind of people?
Keep living.
Okay, like what would you say to a person that came up to you and told you that, I don't know, you was a bum and you needed to go get a job? What would you say to somebody like that?
Yeah, you better get Christ in your life.
Okay, that's fair enough. Okay. Well, I can't think of anything else to ask you. I'm going to go ahead and cut this off, and I appreciate your time.